If you steal the exact strategy that I share with you in this video, you're gonna have everything that you need to know to gain 100,000 subscribers on YouTube in just 30 days. In fact, this creator just made that happen. This creator just gained over 500,000 subscribers simply by following the blueprint that I'm gonna outline for you. Because if you're not doing the 4 things I share with you in this video, it's the reason that you're not getting the subscribers that you want to right now. And no, this doesn't require any fancy editing, and you don't even need a crazy camera in order to do these things. Step number 1 is you need to make sure that your channel isn't doomed to fail from the start. And what I mean by this is that people actually want to see the content that you're going to be creating. Because for 99% of creators out there, and you're probably making this mistake since you're watching this video, you're probably creating content that nobody actually wants to see, or you're making it impossible for YouTube to actually know who to show your content to. And here's how you fix that. So essentially what you need to make sure that you're doing is you need to make sure that you're actually coming over to YouTube and doing searches for what you want to create content on. For example, if you wanted to create content about a very, very specific lawsuit that's going on that we can find on the internet right now, and I know this is really out there, it probably has nothing to do with your niche, but I think that this is going to show this off perfectly. If we look up news, lawsuit, we see Amazon Prime Video, there's a class action lawsuit going on. So if we take this and then we type this into YouTube, you would think that this would be a really trending topic. Why? Because it has to do with Amazon, it has to do with a lawsuit, and it has to do with Prime Video, which are all popular things. And guess what? If we come over here and actually do a search for this, there's nobody that's actually interested in this. In fact, this channel right here has 4 million subscribers, made a video about this, and it's only gotten 6,000 views in just a 4-month period. But there could be a different framing to this. For example, the reason everybody will cancel Amazon Prime Video in 2024, this video, 150,000 subscribers, 46,000 views, is way better. And guess what? The reason that it's way better is because it actually hit the psychology framing or the positioning that people on YouTube want to end up seeing. And this is one of the biggest mistakes that you're making right now. You're simply just creating content that nobody cares about. And another example of this is if you type something in along the lines of Minecraft and you don't see the type of content that you're going to be creating actually come up within the search bar, then it's a huge red flag that you actually shouldn't go ahead and create that content. Because if you do create it, it could fall on deaf ears, because if you're making the wrong type of content, or you're not titling your videos correctly, or adding the wrong description, this is one of the reasons that you're getting absolutely no reach right now on YouTube. And it's something that you could have solved before you even started creating content. Because if you went and did a search and saw that nothing came up, well, guess what? That's a really good sign that you shouldn't even bother creating that channel. Okay, so now that you've gone through and proven that people actually want to see the content you're creating, now you need to come up with your unique selling advantage. And I'm not saying that you need to begin selling people something, but what I am saying is you need to make sure that you're doing something differently so that people actually want to watch your content. Because just creating a worse version of what's already out there isn't going to work. And that's what I see a lot of small channels do right now. Whether they upload long form content or short form content, they literally just copy what's already out there, create a worse version of it, and then expect YouTube to push their content out. That's not how YouTube works. YouTube understands that they have an audience that is interested in certain pieces of content, and essentially they're trying to surface the best video to that audience. And what determines what is the best video? Well, it's 2 metrics. The first one is going to be the percentage of people that click on that video when they're shown that video, and then the second thing that you need to focus on is how long people actually spend watching your content. Now, I know that's really in depth, and we'll get more into that later on in this video, but for right now, you need to know the 3 best unique selling points that you can have within your content. They're gonna help differentiate it so that you can reach the audience that you're trying to reach. The first thing that you could do is take a format from a different niche and then apply it to your new niche. For example, going out and interviewing people right now is incredibly popular, and you could apply this to a bunch of different niches. So you literally just take the public interview format and then apply it to your niche, and there's still a lot of room for you to be able to do this. A great example of this is this creator right here, Caleb Hammer, who's going through and roasting people based on their finances. And guess what? I bet that you could go through and roast people for their parenting styles, for how they budget, for how they dress, for how they do tons of different things, and then you can go through and do a transformation with them, and this would be great content for you to create. The second thing that you could do is you could start talking about a new subject within a niche. For example, I broke into the how to grow on Instagram niche on YouTube once Instagram Reels came out because I was the first person to talk about it. And I did the same thing with how to grow on YouTube. With shorts, I started posting about shorts. I didn't want to compete with all the other people out there that were already posting about something. So what I did was made sure that I waited for a new opportunity or a new feature to come out. And then that is what I spoke about and provided a ton of value for people on. For example, if you were trying to break into the business niche right now, you don't want to just go really broadly after business content. Instead, you want to do something like business plus AI or some other business trend that's going on, and you want to attack that head on, and then you can expand to a bunch of different topics. And the third thing that you could do is you could leverage a new content type that people in your niche aren't taking advantage of. And the biggest opportunity with that right now is going to be uploading shorts, because there still aren't enough people uploading shorts, but so many people are watching them. In fact, people watch like 50 billion views worth of shorts every single day. So in your niche right now, I bet that there is a huge opportunity for you to be able to create shorts for your content and blow up, get a lot of views, get a lot of subscribers, get monetized on YouTube. Contrary to popular belief, once you begin creating long form content after you've been uploading shorts so long as they're both on the same topic, you're going to get views on that long form content. And this is going to be one of the easiest ways for you to grow on YouTube in 2024. Now at this point, you need 7 to 10 different video topics that you're going to be going after. And by far the easiest way for you to figure out exactly what topics you should be tackling in your niche is going to be using a tool like vidIQ. In fact, I personally use vidIQ to gain over 680,000 subscribers on YouTube. Had I never used vidIQ, I would have never quit my full-time job. I would have never blown up on YouTube, and you'd never be watching this video right now, because this is actually where I got the idea for this video from. So here's why vidIQ is by far my favorite tool when it comes to getting ideas or topics that you should be creating content on. One of the best things that you could do is actually go over to one of your competitors. For example, vidIQ is actually one of my competitors, and if you come and click this right here and then click view trending videos, it is literally going to show you all of their trending videos. It's going to show you the ones that are getting the most views. It's going to show you the ones that are getting the most views per hour. And this is going to reveal to you exactly what type of content that you should be creating. For example, if you see a short form video doing really well, you might want to make the long form version video of that. If you see a long form video doing well, you might want to make the short form version of that. And it doesn't stop there, because the other thing that you could do is actually click on a competitor's video, and then if you come over here to the AI coach, you could ask them to do a few different things. For example, give me 3 similar ideas for my channel. It's going to think about this, and it's going to leverage ChatGPT to give you 3 different ideas that you could use based off of this one for your specific channel. And if we come over to vidIQ.com, there's even crazier things. Like you can come into the keyword section. It's going to show you the top keyword opportunities for your specific channel and for your specific niche. And if we click into one of these, it's going to give us a bunch of other related keywords. It's going to show us how many people are actually searching for this. And if we scroll down, it is going to show us the top videos here. And guess what these top videos reveal to us? They reveal what type of title works and what creators we should be looking at. So now we go look at this creator right here, come over to their channel, and then again, we can go to their page, we can go under here, view all their trending videos and see which one of their videos are doing the best so that we can hop on these trends also. So what are you waiting for? If you're not already using vidIQ, I strongly suggest that you go to the pinned comment below and register right now, because if you're not, your competitors are, and that's why they have better video ideas than you and they're getting more views. The best part about vidIQ is if you go to the pinned comment below right now, you can get started today for just $1 for the next 30 days. This is an absolute no-brainer. Please don't let $1 be the difference between you growing on YouTube and you not growing on YouTube, or you being able to quit your job because you finally blew up on YouTube. Now at this point, growing on YouTube is only going to come down to 2 other factors. The first one is that you're uploading consistently, and you're probably asking me, what does this mean? For some creators, this means posting every day. For others, it means posting 3 times a week. For others, they post twice a week or maybe once a week. But what you need to make sure that you're doing is you need to make sure that you're showing up consistently, because if you don't show up consistently, you're not going to give the YouTube algorithm enough data for it to actually push out your content. This is one of the biggest mistakes that you could possibly make. And then that second thing that you need to make sure that you're doing is implementing a feedback loop into your content. You can't just upload content to YouTube and have absolutely no idea why the content did well or why it didn't do well. Instead, every single time you upload a YouTube video, you need to write out a little note to yourself about why you think the video is going to do well, and then have a post-mortem after the video is live for about a week. You can't judge a video after 30 minutes or after an hour or even after 7 hours. I would only judge a YouTube video after 7 days because it may take time for YouTube to actually find the audience to show that piece of content to. If you judge a piece of content too early, you're going to ruin YouTube's ability to do that. You're going to end up getting depressed. You're not going to want to create content. And this is the worst thing that you could possibly do as a new YouTube creator. Or you could be completely ignoring how the YouTube algorithm works. And if you want to know how it works, I'd strongly suggest you check out this video right here that fully explains how the YouTube algorithm works for February of 2024. I'll see you over there.